I mean, they like to do a lot of things that we like to do. You know what I mean? They like to get up and down the floor. They like to shoot, you know what I mean, transition threes, open threes like that, and create early offense and get easy transition points. And that's something that we like to do as well. So I think that kind of plays in our favor. And if we get the ball inside early, you know what I mean, and establish a early post presence, I think that we'll be fine. I think it's hard to, you know what I mean, play teams a second time, no matter who it is. And especially if you beat them the first time, you know what I mean, because it's always that factor that they can have over you that they want to, you know what I mean, get a win over you. So I feel like it's been a challenge, and we've done a good job, you know what I mean, an okay job combating that and staying locked in and staying, you know what I mean, locked in on defense and just trying to come out with the win. You know what I mean, this is late February, early March, so this is definitely a time to be peaking, you know what I mean. Louisville won a national championship last year, and it was one point in time they lost 3 in a row. So, you know what I mean, this is the time where you can't take a practice for granted. You can't take anything for granted. You got to treat everything like it's in-game situation so that when you get in the game, you can put yourself in the best position to win. And I think we're playing really good basketball right now, and guys are playing well. And we just got to stay even keel and keep improving every day.
Good to stay in the polls. I think we're 21 and 22 AP and coaches respectively, and so that was good. That was good to have a 2-0 week last week. I'd rather be in the polls than not be in the polls, and so this is the longest we've been in there from start to finish since, you know, during my 5 years here, which is good. That means we'll be in the polls into March. You know, obviously we got to take care of business this week, but the new polls won't come out till you know, March March 3rd. So you know, so we'll be in the polls to March. Now I want to stay in the polls into March, and how do you stay in the polls going into March? Is you got to keep winning. You got to win, and that's kind of where we're at. And you know, we got 4 regular season games left. Thursday versus Houston against James Dickey, who's one of the true gentlemen in the game and an unbelievable coach. And they are really good, especially at home. They are one of the fastest teams in the country. They've got great players. They can shoot the ball. They're playing much better than they were. I mean, they were right down the wire versus SMU. They had Temple down by 20 at one time. This is a very good basketball team that we're facing on Thursday night. I'm sure, just like anyone else, you're more comfortable at home. You know, you just know the lay of the land type of thing. But they can really shoot the ball. Obviously, they're a great three-point shooting team, and they are fast in transition, fast as any team we'll have played all year. At this time of the year, there's only 160 minutes of regular season basketball if there's no overtime. So every possession's a sense of urgency is critical. It's critical. So, and if we want to do what we want to do, you know, you have to be so ready, because Houston's a very good basketball team, very, very good basketball team. James Dickey, Sweet 16 at Texas Tech. You know, one of the great men in the game, one of the great coaches in the game.